recording? There we are. There we are. All
There
right.
we are.
We just got out of seeing the new Spielberg movie.
Yeah, Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day. All right, Brad. This is you know what? This is a movie you were highly anticipating.
I think it was my most anticipated film of the year. I mean, it's a new Spielberg movie, right? Like, he's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT, and his filmmaking is definitely on display in this movie. The one thing I will say about Spielberg with all of his movies, and he does it a lot in this movie too, is the way he moves the camera to tell a story. I am always in awe in Spielberg.
Bryan, I'm not going to spoil this.
Yeah.
But the biggest shock of the entire film are the opening shots of this movie. When this movie kicked off, I was like, this is a Spielberg film?
Oh, yeah. I was not expecting those first couple of openings.
I wasn't expecting that setting. I wasn't expecting that perspective.
For a second, I was like, are we in the right theater?
It reminded me a little bit of Highlander. The way that film opens, right? And I was like, hold on.
Dude, I thought the same exact thing. Yes. I was like, wait a minute. This is reminding me of Highlander.
It makes me want to watch Highlander.
Yes, it does.
Man. Highly anticipated. The movie opens and it's like, go. This is a chase film. It doesn't let up really until the ending of the film. I think there's like a little bit of a lag in the final third. It does slow down.
Oh, yeah. In the third act, it slows down. But you're right. I mean, it's a chase film. And what I like about that, too, is that it just kind of drops you right into the middle of the story. So you're in it. You know, there's no setup. There's no, establishing, characters or tone or settings. Like you're in it.
Yeah.
You're kind of right there with the characters. And there's something that I like about that when I see that in films.
I love a chase film. And I like a film that, gets going from frame one. It doesn't stop until the final frame.
Yeah.
It's a two-hander picture. Josh O'Connor, Emily Blunt, really strong.
Yeah, and they have two separate kind of parallel stories that kind of intersect towards the end of the first act going into the second act.
And they both have like supporting characters or not spouses, but significant others.
Significant others, yeah.
And Wyatt Russell is Emily Blunt, which I didn't know that Wyatt Russell was going to be in this film. Yeah. And I freaking loved Wyatt Russell in this
He was
movie.
great. Yeah, he was great. It's a supporting role for him, but just like with Kurt Russell, anytime Wyatt Russell shows up, he just has that charisma on screen that you just enjoy watching him there. Yeah. And I will say this, Emily Blunt, her opening sequence, and the way, again, going back to Spielberg and his one takes and the way he moves the camera throughout like the environment following her, really done really, really well, especially like with what she's going through. I thought Emily Blunt gave a superb performance, especially with her trying to figure out what's happening to her. I thought she was absolutely magnificent.
Spielberg calls this movie a summation film. Like it's a film that represents the summation of his films, of his ideas, of his themes. And I can understand why he says that. Yeah. I do think that the movie treads a lot of familiar ground.
Yeah.
And I don't think it ultimately achieves catharsis for me.
It feels like it's been there, done that. And ultimately, it doesn't really feel like it adds up to anything new as far as giving us a new experience that maybe we haven't seen before, or telling us something different. Even Spielberg telling us something different that he's done in looking at his filmography, not just in the genre of like alien movies or science fiction films, but just even with Spielberg himself, this feels like he's been here before.
He wants to have a conversation about empathy, which I also want to have a conversation about. Yeah. I really like the ideas and the politics behind this film.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're mostly spoken and not actually delivered.
Yeah. There's a lot of explaining. There's too much speaking. There's not enough characterizations. There's not enough really deep emotional pull with the characters.
It's an action film, and it's like this is the point, and the characters are saying what the point is. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. And then the final disclosure is like, I've also watched the X-Files.
That ending.
It just left me wanting a lot more.
Yeah.
So I feel a little deflated.
Yeah.
It's not going to be one of my favorite films of the year. That being said, it is an event anytime we get a Spielberg movie. And like, we go to a lot of press screenings, Brian.
Yeah.
And, we were just at Masters of the Universe. And, there's a pretty good crowd for that. This was in the IMAX. Every seat was taken.
Yeah.
There was like a lot of energy in this crowd.
Yeah.
They did respond extremely positively towards it. We got a round of applause after it.
Yeah.
It's an electric experience to go to a Spielberg movie, especially on a big, big screen. And I would recommend, this does, like, while I say it like ultimately was disappointing, it's still a thumbs up for me.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, you could feel the anticipation and the excitement. It was palpable in the theater leading up to this.
But that anticipation sometimes is the enemy of a good time.
It is.
As my wife often tells me.
Yes. So yeah, those are our initial thoughts. We'll sit on this. We're going to review it this week on the show, and we'll just come back with let you know what our full review of Disclosure.
Yeah, I'm going to see it a couple more times before we review it. At least one more time.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. Catch you on the next one. Peace.